I'm not going to tell you to quit social media or to start meditating because you've probably already tried that before. Lord knows I did. I meditated for years and I still felt FOMO. I quit social media. I still felt it. That's not the problem. And you're not built different. You're not a loser. You're not hopeless just because these things didn't work for you either. It's because no one's just fucking told us the truth. They use ChatGPT to write their scripts, bro. So I'm 21 years old. This is after I broke up with Callie. I just recently have this ex when I'm in my shitty college apartment and I am alone crying because the person who had just recently become my ex was throwing another party. And I was fine with the first few. You know, I get it. You don't want a recent ex to be at your party. Even though all of our mutual friends were gonna be there, which was basically all of my friends at the time. And this was a hard lesson of me figuring out that they weren't really my friends as much as they were hers. And that's okay. But in this moment, I felt like complete shit because I'd been fine. I'd been fine, bro, with the 3 parties before. But this one really got to me because it was Saturday night, bro. I had nothing going on. My roommate was out of town. The girl that I recently started seeing was also busy. It was just me. I'm actually kind of like reliving this experience while I'm telling it a little bit, bro. And I'm seeing myself and I'm in bed at 8 p.m. and I want to do nothing on a Saturday night except for sleep. That's fucking sad. But even though I felt like shit, I tried to reach out. I texted my buddy Brian, and me and Brian aren't like close, but we're like, you know, we're friends. I texted Brian, you wanna go find a party tonight? Because there's gotta be some frat parties around somewhere. And I see that little pop-up underneath my text that says, read, 8:06 p.m. Nothing. I just went to sleep, crying, and felt like the biggest piece of shit. Because I knew everyone else was having a sick time, and I was just alone. And I don't blame Callie or Brian or any of them. That's just life, baby. That's how it is. But the point of me telling you that story is because that was my life back then. I felt that way not just that night, but pretty consistently. 3 or 4 times a week, I'd get the feeling of FOMO. That was the night I decided I was not going to feel this way anymore. I simply wasn't going to allow it. I watched all the standard self-improvement videos that told you just go make friends, just be outside, just go talk to people, meditate, be present. Bitch, I've tried. I had to give up on the cheesy motivational self-improvement YouTube and figure out FOMO myself, and I fucking did it. I'm guessing you're a young man who's pretty passionate about improving himself, getting better in life. It makes sense, bro, that you're feeling FOMO. You're either having to turn people down or you are not getting invited to things in the first place. And the reason you still feel FOMO isn't because you still have Instagram on your phone, bro. It's not because you don't meditate. It's because you're just focused on the wrong thing. And the good news is it's a pretty simple fix. I just haven't heard anyone talk about this on YouTube before. What you have to do is develop your sense of internal validation. Because until you do so, you source all of your meaning in the world from what other people think of you, from what the social mirror reflects back at you, because you don't have your own values yet. So any marker, any idea of how good you are doing in life, right now you're letting other people decide that. You have to set your own rules because as soon as you do, you stop playing other people's games. And it stops mattering what they think of you. It won't matter if you're staying in on a Saturday night. It won't matter if everyone else is having fun and you're doing other shit. Because you make your own rules. The only thing that's going to matter at this point is, do you want to fucking do it? So I got 3 steps for you. Let me just save you a few years of your life real quick. Step 1 is recognize. As soon as you start to feel FOMO, you want to create the habit of thinking, that makes sense. That is your key to getting out of it. 2 things help with this. Identify the trigger and identify the feeling. So if it was someone's Snapchat story that created this feeling, remember that. Think, oh, it's when I saw this specific person on Snapchat doing this specific thing. When you can start to point that out, you can realize, oh, that's my trigger. Next, you want to pick out the exact feelings you are having, not just FOMO, but what exactly is it? Is it isolation, fear, hopelessness? You'll probably have somewhere between 3 to 5. Emotions don't just come as one, they're usually a mixed bag. I printed out a feelings wheel. I literally have it right here, bro. You can see this shit. Check that out. Oh, incredible camera work, Luke. I know, thank you. I printed out that feelings wheel and I've had it on my wall for a year now. And I'm telling you, bro, as soon as I did, my emotional intelligence went through the fucking roof. Print out an emotions wheel. Put it somewhere you're gonna see it all the time and pick out what emotions you're feeling every day. The last part of this is just know that you're not alone. And it makes sense for you to feel the way that you do right now. Look at how many views are on this video, bro. Probably a few hundred, maybe 1,000. There are hundreds of people, if not thousands, that are feeling the exact same thing as you right now. You are not alone. Every time you start to feel FOMO, identify the trigger, the emotions, and then think in your mind, oh, I'm feeling stress, anxiety, loneliness. And this is the important part. That makes sense. Step 2 is develop your ideal self. There is a version of you that you strive for, that you strive to be. It's the guy that you see in every Pinterest photo that you're like, oh damn, That's the moves. This is the guy you want to become. It's the reason that you go to the gym. It's the reason that you watch videos like this, bro. It's because you want to fix a problem that you're having, sure, but in reality, you want something more out of life. We're given one spin on this crazy fucking rock, bro, and you're gonna make something out of it. And even if you think you don't know who you want to become, you don't know what this ideal version of yourself is, you do. It's in there, it's in the back of your mind. You just haven't given yourself the space to think it out yet. So take a minute right now and define exactly who that guy is. Do this by writing out your creed. And this is the most important document that I've ever written, bro. It is my guide to life. And yours will be too. So in a Google Doc or on a sheet of paper or in your notes app, bro, write out exactly what principles you are going to stand for, what things you value in life. This is going to become your guide to know if you are living life right. And whenever you get all these mixed emotions, you can come back to this and see, oh, this is the value I wasn't living up to. This is why I'm feeling this way. As soon as you do this, you write your own rules for life. It doesn't matter what other people think anymore because now you are playing your game. And this should be fun, bro. Every time you read this document, it should feel like you're fucking vibrating from excitement. You feel so inspired to go and get what you want out of life. That's what it should feel like. Don't make this a chore because it's not. The moment you do this, you don't look to other people for validation anymore. Your new, ideal, future self becomes your guide. I'll send you mine if you want to get an idea of what your creed should look like. Be warned, bro, it's pretty personal. It's my beliefs, my ideas, and the kind of man that I want to become. But I linked it below if you want to check it out or just copy it. That's fine too. Step 3, do cool shit. It doesn't matter what it is, just make sure it's cool as fuck. It could be cliff jumping or writing a book or just going to the gym. It doesn't have to be something grandiose or flashy. If you value your health and you think going to the gym is cool, just do that. When you fill your life with shit that you think is cool, it doesn't matter what other people are doing because you're living your life. You're fucking living, bro. Now is not the time to go to bed at 8 p.m. It's the time to do things that you value, that bring you closer to that person you want to become. If it means turning down friends because you really want to finish reading a book, do it. And don't feel bad about it. If you would have gone out, you'd have missed that experience of reading, feeling the breeze on your porch, of getting into this blissful state that you can get into when it's just you and a great fucking read. On the other hand, maybe you don't value reading very much. You value your social life. Go out, say yes. As soon as you start living by your own principles and values, you don't feel regret, indecision, FOMO. It's just no longer a thing. And the thing is, bro, you're going to learn. You're going to define these values and then you're going to change them. You're going to update them. And every time you do, you get closer and closer to knowing exactly what it is you want out of life. So yeah, that's it. Subscribe if you want attractive Ron Weasley to show up in your feed some more. And goodbye.